Hello children. In the previous video, we have seen derivatives of parametric function. Now in this video, we are going to see the second order derivative. Again, the name suggests second order derivative. That means what? I have to differentiate how many times? 2 times. Okay. So let us see what it is. Now suppose if y is equal to f of x is your given function. When I differentiate it with respect to x, we get what? Dy by dx, that is equal to f dash of x. Okay. If f dash of x is differentiable, then we differentiate your f dash of x again with respect to x. Then your LHS, it becomes what? LHS of your dy by dx, it becomes d by dx of dy by dx. Okay. And it is denoted by d2y by dx, d2y by dx square. Okay. That is your symbol how you are going to denote your second order derivative of y. Okay. And this second order derivative of f of x is denoted by first order derivative, we write it as f dash of x. Second order we can write it as what? F double dash of x. Okay. Or the second order derivative of f of x is f double dash of x that we have stated. Again, the second order derivative, it can be represented by d2y, d square y or y double dash. That 2 dash we call it as y double dash. Okay. Or y2. That 2 is suffix. Clear? If y is your f of x, I can write the second order derivative as it will be d square y or y double dash or y2. Okay. So in some questions, it may be written as y double dash or y2. In your text, this type d2y, d square y is not seen. Okay. You can see here y double dash and y2 or f double dash. Okay. Or d2y by dx square. That will be nothing but the symbols used for your second order derivatives. Okay. I'll see the examples regarding it. First question is find d2y by dx square if y is equal to x cube plus tan x. That means first what should be done? Find the derivative of y with respect to x. So derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx, that is equal to derivative of x cube is 3x square plus derivative of tan sec square x. Okay. Again differentiate it with respect to x. So I'll be getting it as d2y by dx square is equal to derivative of 3x square plus sec square x. Okay. So derivative of 3x square is what? 6x plus sec square x. Directly I don't have derivative of sec square. So it should be written of which form? X raised to n form. So it will be n into x raised to n minus 1. So derivative of sec square, it is nothing but 2 into sec x into derivative of sec x will be, it is sec x tan x. So it should be multiplied with sec x tan x. And hence the answer you will get as 6x plus 2 into sec square x tan x. Clear? That will be your d2y by dx square. Next, if y is equal to a sin x plus b cos x, then prove that d2y by dx square plus y, it is equal to 0. That means we have been given your y as a sin x plus b cos x. Okay, I have to find dy by dx first and then again differentiate it and check what is your d2y by dx square. Okay. Now dy by dx, it will be a cos x minus b sin x. Derivative of sin is cos. Derivative of cos is minus sin. Again differentiate this with respect to x. So I'll be getting your left hand side as d2y by dx square. It is equal to d by dx of your left hand side. So derivative of a cos will be minus a sin x, and derivative of minus b sin x will be what? It will be what? Minus b cos x. Okay. Now after that, see, whenever the question it comes out to show like this, either you find your d2y by dx square. So I have got this. Okay. Then consider your d2y by dx square plus y. Substitute the values and see whether the answer it is equal to 0. That is one method. Or see, now I have found d2y by dx square, but can I write this using your given? Yes, or sometimes you may be using your dy by dx. Okay, it depends. Now in this case, if I take minus sign outside, it is a sin x minus of a sin x plus b cos x. So it is same as your y. So I can write instead of this as minus y. So I have d2y by dx square is equal to minus y. Now take that minus y to left hand side. So it will be d2y by dx square plus y equal to 0. Okay, this is one method. The other method what I have told, consider your LHS, substitute the values of d2y by dx square and y, simplify it and see whether you are going to get 0 or not. Okay, or just observe it, see that I can write this in terms of y, substitute, you will get the direct answer. Okay, next again, y is given this, I have to prove d2y by dx square minus 5 into dy by dx plus 6y it is equal to 0. Okay, so we have been given y as 3 into e raised to 2x plus 2 into e raised to 3x. So first find what is your dy by dx. Okay, so I have got dy by dx as 6 into e raised to 2x plus e raised to 3x. Okay, so again what? Again find the derivative. So d2y by dx square, I'll be getting it as derivative of this, it is 6 into e raised to 2x, it will be what? Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x itself. So e raised to 2x into derivative of 2x is what? 2. Okay. And e raised to 3x, derivative will be e raised to 3x into derivative of 3x will be 3. So simplifying, I'll be getting as 6 into 2 e raised to 3x plus 3 e raised to 3x. I cannot make use of your y here. Check. It is 3 into e raised to 2x, but I have not got. So I cannot substitute it here. So my d2y by dx square, I have got this. So I cannot make use of that y. So what to do? Consider the LHS. Substitute the values and see whether the answer it is equal to 0 or not. Is that clear? Okay. Next one. So such type of question comes. Okay. If y is equal to sine inverse x, then show that 1 minus x square into d2y by dx square minus x into dy by dx, it is equal to 0. So first consider y as sine inverse x. Differentiate it with respect to x. So you'll get dy by dx. Derivative of sine inverse 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So it is written it here. Okay. Now I have here denominator as root of 1 minus x square. Now by usual method, I can find your d2y by dx square just by making use of your u by v. No problem. Either you can make use of that or multiply that root of 1 minus x square in towards your left hand side. Okay. So I'll be getting it as here I have multiplied that root of 1 minus x square to the left hand side. So it is root of 1 minus x square into dy by dx, it is equal to 1. Okay, so this is what I have done. After this, differentiate it with respect to x. So what you will get, it will be d by dx of, I'll be having which rule here? It is nothing but your u into v form, product rule. Okay, so it is first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. Root x derivative is 1 by 2 root x. Again, it should be multiplied with derivative of 1 minus x square. Okay. Again, what see? We don't need that root and all. So this root throughout I can multiply. Okay. And I'll get that required answer. See. Okay. And that will be the required answer. Now the same thing again by the other method, it is if y is given to be sine inverse x, I can write y1 as 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Okay. Squaring on both the sides, I'll be having 1 minus x square into y1 square. Y1 is nothing but your dy by dx. Okay. So 1 minus x square into y1 square is equal to 1. After this, again differentiate it with respect to x. Okay. And then you will get this as the required answer. Okay. But I prefer the first method, because whenever you have some questions regarding that, will be better to use. Simplify it, multiply that denominator to whole, and you will get that answer. Okay. Now again next, we have been given here y as x square plus 3x plus 2. We have to find here d2y by dx square. It is the easiest one. Just equate that y, find dy by dx, derivative it will be 2x plus 3. Again differentiate it with respect to x. You will be getting the answer as derivative of 2x is 2 and derivative of 3, that is constant, is 0. So the answer d2y by dx square, it will be equal to 2. Then I have to find again d2y by dx square of x cube into log x. Okay, x cube into log x, I'll be considering that as y. Is it the product rule? Yes. So make use of u into v form. Find what is dy by dx. So dy by dx will be first into derivative of second. So x cube into derivative of log x plus log x into derivative of x cube. So x cube as it is, derivative of log x is 1 by x plus this log x as it is, derivative of x cube is 3x square. Okay, so this will be the value of your dy by dx. I can simplify it, this x and this 1x will get cancelled. So after simplifying, my dy by dx is x square plus 3x square log x. Again differentiate it with respect to x. So it will be d2y by dx square, it is equal to d by dx of x square plus 3x square log x. This derivative directly I can write. Again, x square into log x derivative should be found by using u into v. Okay. And after simplifying, you will get it as 2x plus 3 into x plus 2x into log x. Again multiply that 3 inside the bracket and simplify it. You will get the answer as 5x plus 6x log x, or x into bracket 5 plus 6 log x. Here itself you can, this one, here itself you can stop. Okay, it's not necessary to take that x outside and on. Is that clear? Again the next, we have to find d2y by dx square of tan inverse x. We have seen for sine inverse, the same here. So what is derivative of tan inverse? It is nothing but 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay. Now either multiply 1 by 1 plus that this 1 plus x square to this side. That will be easier. Okay. Now they have done it as they have taken d by dx of 1 by 1 plus x square and they have made use of your u by v rule. Instead of this, you can write it as what? 1 plus x square into dy by dx, it is equal to 1. Now differentiate it with respect to x. So you can make use of your u into v. So your right hand side will become 0. Simplify it and then find what is your d2y by dx square. Clear? Or if you need to find by this method, you can. This method, it is by your quotient rule. Okay. If you are doing by first method, just check whether you are going to get the same answer as minus 2x by 1 plus x square bracket square. Next it is sine of log x. Its second order derivative I have to find. So let y equal to sine of log x. Find your dy by dx. So derivative of sine is what? Cos. So it will be cos of log x into d by dx of log x. Your chain rule. Derivative of log x is what? 1 by x. So dy by dx will be getting as cos of log x by x. Okay. Again the same. Either multiply that x to the left hand side, then make use of your u into v rule. Okay. Here they have used your quotient rule and they have found the answer of d2y by dx square. Again, the next question is y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. We have to prove that d2y by dx square plus y, it is equal to 0. Okay. So I have taken y as 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. Find the derivative of it. Again I have found the derivative of d2y by dx square. What we need to show? This plus this, it is equal to 0. So just substitute the values and see whether you are going to get the value as 0 or not. Okay? Only that is the case. Now this is again an important question. If y is equal to cos inverse x, find d2y by dx square in terms of y. Okay. Now we have been given y as cos inverse x. See. So I can write here x as cos y. Okay. Dy by dx, that because we will need. Since we need to write it in terms of y, I have just written what is that x in terms of y. So differentiating this with respect to x, will be getting dy by dx as minus of 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So instead of now x, I am writing it in terms of everything y. So I'll be having minus of 1 by root of 1 minus cos square y. But 1 minus cos square is what? Sine square. So I'll be getting it as minus of 1 by sine y. 1 by sine cosec. So I'll get dy by dx is equal to minus of cosec y. Okay. Again find what is d2y by dx square. Now check whether will you get the answer in terms of y itself. Yes, because right hand side it is only in terms of y. So derivative of cosec y. What is the derivative of cosec y? It is nothing but minus of cosec x cot x it is. So here it is minus of cosec y cot y into, we are taking here with respect to x. So it will be dy by dx. So I'll be getting the answer as minus of cosec square y into cot y. Okay. Now again, the next question, you have been given y and we have to show that x square into y2 plus x into y1 plus y it is equal to 0. What do you mean by that y2 and y1? They are nothing but your second order derivative, and y1 is your first order derivative. Okay, so we have been given here y. Find what is your dy by dx. Dy by dx is nothing but your y1. Okay, then simplify it. You will get it as 1 by x into minus 3 sine of log x plus 4 into cos of log x. Is that clear? Again, so after simplifying, we'll be getting it as, now here I have it as, see, so it is equal to that 1 by x I have taken to the left hand side. So left hand side, that means it will be x into y1. It is equal to minus 3 into sine of log x plus 4 cos of log x. Okay. After that, take the different derivative. So it will be d by dx of x y1 is equal to, according to your derivatives, find the answer. Okay. And then here make use of your which form? I have to make use of your u into v form. So first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. Right hand side simplified. So it is x into y2 plus y1 I'll be getting as this. Multiply x to left hand side. So it is x square y2 plus x into y1 plus y it is equal to 0, and that is what we need to prove. Okay. Similarly, if y is given to, next question, y is given to be a into e raised to mx plus b into e raised to nx, I have to prove d2y by dx square minus m plus n dy by dx plus mny is equal to 0. This I am not going to explain. This you have to try it yourself. Okay. In the video it is there, but without looking in the video, pause the video and try to do it. Okay, and check whether you are going to get the given thing or not. So the next one again, if it is y is equal to tan inverse x bracket square, then show that x square plus 1 the whole square into y2 plus 2x into x square plus 1 into y1 it is equal to 2. Okay. So how we have to do here? Consider your y equal to tan inverse x bracket square. Then y1 will be equal to, it is 2 into tan inverse x, because derivative of y with respect to x, this I have to find with respect to what? It should be in terms of x raised to n form. So it will be n into x raised to n minus 1. So derivative of tan inverse x raised to 2, it will be 2 into tan inverse x into d by dx of tan inverse x. Is that clear? So derivative of tan inverse is what? It is 1 by 1 plus x square. Again differentiating both the sides with respect to x, I'll be getting it as, because this we have simplified. Okay, this y1 I have multiplied it by 1 plus x square. So it will be 1 plus x square y1, it is equal to 2 into tan inverse x. We need to have that y double dash. So again differentiate it with respect to x. Left hand side make use of your u into v form. Okay, and then you'll be getting this by simplified. Again I had your denominator. So whenever you have the denominator, just we don't need anything at the denominator. So what to do? The denominator you multiply throughout, okay, to the numerator, so that it will be cancelled, and hence we will get the required answer. Okay, just go through it and see whether the questions are understood or not. Okay, thank you.